What's going on, everyone? So I think I've triggered some people here with my war on sugar. No worries. I'm going to give the reasons why I have such a war. However, I'm going to read this from a list and some of the scientific more reasons a little more verbatim for you so that I don't mess up the details. Also, this is not a deep dive into the science. These are some high level looks at why you should stay away from sugar. And I hope this does help you in your weight loss goals. So let's get started. We have 7 reasons here for you today. Now, first, it aids in weight management. So staying below the recommended daily amounts of added sugar is unlikely to cause weight gain. However, research has shown that diets high in added sugar are associated with obesity. Let's stop right there. Added sugar, right in the nutrition facts. If it has sugars included into a nutrition facts, it's not always added sugars. So think of like a banana that has fructose. It's not an added sugar. It's a healthy, okay sugar. Look at the added sugars. That's where it's surplus and what is usually pushes you over your daily amount that you should be taking in on a daily basis. In particular, diets high in added sugar are linked to belly fat, also known as visceral fat. Belly fat wraps around your abdominal organs. It is related to chronic diseases, including diabetes and heart disease. Right there, that's enough for me to step away from sugar, but let's keep going in the list. Number 2, helps regulate your blood sugar. Insulin resistance happens when the pancreas releases lots of the hormone insulin to keep up with the excess sugar in your bloodstream. It can lead to prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. Several studies have found that the people who frequently consume sugar sweetened beverages have an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Reducing added sugar intake, exercising, and following a healthy diet can improve insulin sensitivity. Again, for me, those things. So if you have prediabetes and then you don't take care of that early on, you're going to likely lead to type 2 diabetes and then eventually heart disease. So 2 really good reasons so far. It's not going to help your weight loss goals if you consume sugar. So again, that's enough for me to step back from there. It also helps regulate your blood sugar. These things start adding up over time. That's why we're taking care of this now before it gets to be a problem, right? Next, also a great point, helps your heart health. Added sugars are both indirectly and directly linked to your heart disease. Diets with greater than 20% of your total calories from added sugars are associated with high levels of triglycerides, a type of blood fat. Elevated triglycerides can boost your risk for heart disease. So, again, having too much sugar, and the old mantra is don't worry, I can burn it off. That's not the case. If you have too much in your blood, it's going to lead to issues for your heart directly. That's going to slow you down and give more reasons for the first 2 issues to stack up, being your blood sugar and your weight management. All right, another good one, helps in your oral health. Now, for me, I like to have good teeth. I don't want to have issues with my teeth. I like to keep them there and not miss any. That's an easy one for me to decipher there. However, to each their own, of course. But I would say that's also another great reason to stay away from too much sugar there. This one is surprising when you start doing more research, but it also I've dove into some deep science books into sugar, and they do have some great points on this point, which is it may lower your risk for depression. It says may here. However, I've seen some great studies that show it definitely lowers your risk for depression. It's a scientific, biological chemical reaction that happens in your body that's going to give you more of a chance to have depression. It's from too much excess sugar. Dive into that and all you want on the scientific level. I'm staying up here in the high level, not getting into the weeds here today. But I can tell you, I've seen it before in deeper looks, and it definitely does reduce that risk of having or having depression. So that's another great reason out there because there is definitely a mental health crisis here in America, and let's take care of that with our diet as well at the same time. Why as well? Also, may reduce your acne and improve skin health. Another great reason right there, if you ask me. And last, reduces your risk for liver disease. This is also, if you have a lot of high alcohol intake or if you had heavy metal poisoning from either bad water or something like that, or even a viral infection. But one of those things that could also add to a liver disease issue is too much sugar. Okay, now this is some basics of why I wanted to have a war on sugar. I know it triggers some people, and everyone thinks they need sugar to survive. I guarantee you don't. You don't have to have that donut, I promise. Again, I know I had my first dislikes on my channel from my donut video on the shorts section. I don't care. It's how I feel. It's what I want to do for you, and I'm just trying to help. But if you don't want to, that's fine. Have the donut. But I'm telling you, look over that list again. You might think otherwise, in my opinion. Tell me what you think. And go ahead if you like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like. I'd like to see you guys again, but I'm also going to hear feedback in your comments. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.